Go.
Yo, this is Tone Bell.
Hey, Raul Perez.
And you are watching the Lawyer Johnson Comedy and Sports
Radio Show.
We did it.
That's a mouthful.
I get to hang out with somebody my age.
Who are you usually hanging out with?
But listen, it's like when I interview younger people, they can't go back to KRS-One or they can't go back to that hip hop era.
No, because they weren't around for that.
They wasn't around for that. So anyway, I'd like to welcome you to the Lawyer Johnson Comedy Sports Radio Show. I'm here with the season 14 semifinalist of AGT. She's in the building at the House of Comedy. We have Jackie Fabulous.
What's going on?
So how do you? First of all, congrats on all your success. Congrats on being a motivational speaker and empowering women all over the world, not even black nor white, it ain't no color, just empowering women in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate you being just a leader, most of all, and just giving us a pathway to go through and just follow, as far as being a comedian and being an individual that want to do something positive with their life and basically following your dreams in life. Because you was an attorney, you graduated out of Trinity Law School.
Yeah, I wasn't an attorney. Attorney means you're licensed to practice law.
Okay.
I just had the degree. And with the degree in America, you can still practice federal law.
Okay.
But I did contracts. I worked for a school in California that did government contracts and real estate law and corporate law. So it was always boring paperwork stuff. It was never exciting law. Good education though.
So what made you want to become a comedian? Was it a comedian that you looked up to, that you follow all your life, that just rung the bell in your head that made you want to become a comedian?
The only comedian that I've ever been obsessed over is Eddie Murphy. He's my Jesus. He's my Michael Jackson. But really, I started because out of boredom. I was just bored. My 9-to-5s weren't. I wasn't good at them, so I'm not gonna say they weren't challenging me. I hated them. I hated 9-to-5 jobs. I hated offices. I felt like I was wasting my life, and I was kind of depressed. I don't know. Every job I had, I wasn't doing well at. And when you're not good at something, that kind of weighs on you and brings you down. Then I tried open mic after work for fun, and figured out, I'm good at this. And I did open mics. I did sets after work for 5-6 years for fun and no money.
And just built up that set.
And it's built up a set to the point where I'm like, I should probably get paid now. But it took a minute because it was fun. I had no agenda, no professional career goals when it came to entertainment or comedy. I just did it for fun.
So where do you start at? Where do you start working your jokes at? What do you?
Now I try new stuff in my sets.
Okay.
Because I don't have time to go to open mics and if an open micer environment recognizes you and knows you, you don't feel like you're one of the ones working on it. They treat you special, treat you nicely, and I'd rather be thugging it out with comic trying to figure out what's going to work and not work. So open mics are not as constructive because if they know you're a professional comic, they kind of wonder why you're there. When you always need to be working out your new stuff. I work out new stuff in the actual show, which might be cheating because if the audience likes you, they probably will like whatever it is you spit at them. But you have to build a new set every couple of months or years. That's part of the job.
I see that you're real busy now. With your tours, you're gonna be heading to Las Vegas soon. You're gonna be heading to LA soon.
Yeah.
So what are your game plans as far as the future? Do you have a comedy special you're gonna be working on soon? Any television shows?
Yeah, all that is on the list of goals. All that are the goals that I know me and my manager and all that, whatever team you want to call, they all know that. So after you do a big TV appearance, then it's like, okay, now you probably do a late night show, Jimmy Fallon or James Corden or Stephen Colbert or Netflix special or any special. It doesn't matter where it's shown. So those are the normal progression, where it's late night set, a special. I'm writing a book right now, and that's due soon that I got to finish up. So just hustling on my own.
So what your book is going to be about? Is it going to be about you doing motivational speaking?
It's going to be motivational, but in a comedic way.
Okay.
It usually focuses on women and our self-esteem and our confidence. So that's really what's going to be about. Re-educating what people thought that their parents taught them. It really wasn't true at all. That kind of stuff.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. So how often do you get out on the road and do motivational speaking?
That I had one last in August, and now it's beginning of October. So not many because the stand-up. Once you do a big TV show, the stand-up calendar gets filled up quick. So I got to fulfill those obligations and try and fit speaking in there. But in 2020, once January hits, I know I'm going to hit it harder because I want my comedy to have a focus. And telling jokes, then they go home, it's fun, but I want to leave them with a lesson, leave them with something they can use in their life, because you can't always use some of my silly jokes in life. But if I have a speech that's funny and it reveals personal thing about myself, then they actually learn something from that. That's where I want to go. And you get paid more money.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
So being that you are, you know what I'm saying, you've always been a role model.
Nah, not always.
All right, I'm not gonna say always. Being that you trying to empower women through your motivational speech.
Yes.
So if it's a younger girl or even an older woman that's looking at you right now, what kind of advice can you give them to live their purpose in life? What kind of
Is this online, right? I can curse.
I mean, go ahead and curse. I want you to be yourself, just like you was tonight.
Stop bucking these guys. Too real? My bad.
I'm just saying,
Withhold. No more sex with losers. I could be drunk.
I mean,
I'm tipsy. I'm at work. I'm professional. See you drinking my hand. I'm at my job.
Trust me, this is what you gonna get when you go to a show. She's hilarious, and I definitely appreciate her.
Sorry, kids.
She was saying a lot of stuff that I didn't expect for her to say, because when you look at AGT, you be like, all right, it's clean comedy. When she get on stage, she definitely bring out everything in her.
How sweet. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. You from the Bronx? Let's go ahead and put that out there. She's from the Boogie Down Bronx.
I got a razor blade in my hair right now.
Boogie Down Bronx. She rubs shoulders with the greats out there in the Bronx. Have you ever had the opportunity to meet Remy Ma and Fat Joe?
No.
Never met them before?
No, two different businesses, musicians and comics. And back in the day, when they were when Fat Joe was the thing, he's still the thing now, but back then, I was too young to care. I was working, I was going to college, I had my job, so I always had a job, and I was always under strict rules from my parents, so I wasn't hanging out too much. I think I met Queen Latifah's dancer when she had dancers, like in the early 80s. That's the only rapper I met from my part of town. I think I met Diddy once. I think I might have tried to fuck Diddy. At some point, I met him somewhere. And then, of course, he was Puffy. He was Puff Daddy. He wasn't even P. Diddy. He was Puffy. I tried to fuck Puffy in about 95, 96. And we didn't, clearly. But I think I met him, and I was like, don't stop, won't stop.
Crazy, man. I see that you have a lot of film credits. You worked on Southland with Regina King. How was that for you?
That was fun. I barely remember that. That was fun. The show was canceled shortly after. Any TV credit you see on my resume, every show got canceled after my appearance. I had one. They canceled it before my thing came out. It was some show on CBS called Doubt. Wait, what's her name? What's the Laverne Cox? I had one line, and they canceled the shit out of that show. The show didn't even make it to my episode. I was like, can I at least earn the check? So, well, that's called entertainment. It's not all success.
We gonna hope that you don't have any more cancer shows.
It's part of the job. It's part of the job.
How was it? You said they canceled it real fast. Like, how was it working with Regina King? Did you ever get a chance to do
You know what? No, because the episode that I did was not with her. Her stand-in did her episode, so I never got to meet her. That's one of my biggest regrets. I'll meet you one day, Regina. One day, black actresses, we gotta cross paths.
Cause you on fire now, so you gotta cross a path.
Hopefully.
How was AGT for you? Like being with, like seeing Simon Cowell and Gabrielle Union. How was that?
It was surreal. It was fun. It was first and foremost, it was fun. It seemed like it was very high pressure, which it was, but it was more fun because they want you to do well. They're really nice to you. They know it's your life's profession, so they don't want to shit on you on camera and then ruin your chances of working. They want to build you up. So everything wonderful. Simon was sweet. Gabrielle was a strong, supportive sister. Everybody was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience.
Was there any perks like far as the hotel rooms? And,
No, it was in LA, and I lived there, so I got nothing. There was no special treatment. I drove my car. Whenever I had to go down there to do a set, and that was it. I lived in town already, so I didn't get to experience no hotels.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
How many followers did you have on Instagram before you got on AGT?
A little under 9,000, and now it's 31. Is that a lot? It could be more.
Yeah, that's a lot. I wish I had
No, it
30,000.
should be
At
more.
1,000.
Yeah, that's good. As long as you got the comma, you gotta have 1,000 at least. Otherwise, I'm not gonna pay attention to you. If you had less than 1,000, I would delete you.
Less than 1,000.
I'm like, he's not serious about his life. Less than 1,000.
Yeah, 30,000. Yeah, that's good. You know, that's really good.
You know, we should be higher than that.
Well, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Mhm.
I mean, you're doing a lot of good things. You have a good personality. I mean, you didn't even have to do this interview, but you sat here and did this interview with me, so that's a blessing in
That's
itself.
because you ambushed me. If I had to go meet you, you would not see me.
So you've been gone?
I've been like, you know what? I'm busy.
But it's cool, man. Y'all sitting here with Jackie Fabulous, season 2 of the Lawyer Johnson Comedy Sports Radio Show. This is her when she hit the stage. She's real hilarious and she's open. And I definitely thank her. I definitely thank her for coming and doing
This is how I get laid, ladies and gentlemen. I make black men laugh. And that's how I get laid. I laugh them out of their pants. That's my strategy. You don't gotta be a funny man to have game. You can be a funny girl and have game too. Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to you.
Well, the only thing I want to say is congrats on your success. Thank you for doing this interview with me, and I'm definitely gonna pray for you to do like big numbers.
Oh, thank you.
I want next time I look at within a year, I want to see you at 1 million plus on Instagram.
Yeah.
Throwing it in the universe for Jackie Fabulous. You will have 1 million followers on Instagram.
And to start that off, you guys got to go to JackieFabulous.com. That'll lead you to all of my social media.
That's right.
Follow your girl.
That's right. You are tuning into the Lawyer Johnson Comedy Sports Radio with who?
Jackie Fabulous.
That's right, man. Till next time, man, stay motivated, and there are no deadlines on dreams.